Good morning. How is everybody? I'm good. I just want to welcome everybody to the show. Welcome back to Having a Cup of Joe with Joe. I'm Joe. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and all the stepfathers and all the uncles standing in like a stepfather and all the grandfathers stepping in like a stepfather or father. So happy Father's Day to all who deserve to hear it. Now, I don't know if YouTube just got all that because it's been glitching on me all morning, so let's try that again. Hello, how are you? I'm good. Good to see you. Welcome back to the show. Having a cup of Joe with Joe, and I'm Joe. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, stepfathers, grandfathers, and uncles that act like fathers, and anyone else that's standing in for a father. Happy Father's Day to you because you deserve to hear it. Not everybody gets to hear it, and it can be heartbreaking not hearing it when you deserve to hear it, but you're going to hear it from me. Happy Father's Day. Me, I just so happen to be lucky that, you know, I got a good family. Now, it's funny because it's Father's Day here in Thailand, but technically in Pittsburgh, where I come from, it won't be Father's Day until my evening, which would be there tomorrow morning because it's technically the 15th in Pittsburgh yet. But, yeah. Another one down, another one gone, and my birthday is just right around the corner. Then I'll be another year older and looking another decade older. Before you know it, by the time I'm 50, I'll look like Father Time. I'll have a beard to my ankles and pure gray. I had a little rough morning. Thank God for the wife, like she calms me down, gets me squared away. Boy, is she looking beautiful this morning. Her hair is amazing, and right now the fan, is blowing on me, but earlier when it was on her, you can see the beautifulness blowing in her hair. But for Father's Day, I wanted to talk a little bit about me and my father, or my father and I, however you want me to say it. Well, my father and I, we didn't always get along perfectly, but we still don't get along perfectly. We get along great. We're good friends. It's awesome, but I'm kind of a hothead, so it's hard to get along with me all the time. And I get it from him. But no, my dad, he's taught me a lot. He taught me a lot in mechanics, a lot in carpentry, remodeling. I learned how to do French drains. I might have been in trouble. Well, I had to learn a lot of that growing up. But now as an adult, I'm very grateful because, he could have just sent me away and, get the hell out of here. But instead, he was like, Joe, rip that rock wall apart and rebuild it this way. Here's more rocks. Oh, wait, we don't have enough. Let's go to the river and pick up more rocks. And I ain't talking about rocks like this. I'm talking about, rocks that are bigger than this, that weigh anywhere from 80 to 400 pounds. And we'd flip them up the embankment. Remember, I live in Pittsburgh. There ain't shit flat in Pittsburgh. So we were rolling rocks up embankments and dragging them and flipping them and just to get them up to the road from the embankment. And in one place where we went by the dam, the embankment's 20 foot tall. And we used to build seats out of these rocks. We'd build love seats out of these rocks and couches and reclining chairs to fish and sit in. And that's also why we knew we could get some nice rocks there. I spent the summer of when I believe I was 15 or 16, the whole summer being grounded, and my boy Jordo showed up and helped me build this rock wall. My dad made me rip it apart because it was not done as good as it could be. So, and there were steps, and we wanted to build a sloped path. So we ripped it all apart. And my boy Jordo, he wasn't even in trouble. He sat there and helped me build that shit. Oh man, thank you, Jordo. If it wasn't for you, it would have took me twice as long. But man, my dad showed me, hey, pick the rocks that look like a puzzle, pick the rocks that fit to the next puzzle piece, Joe, and you just flip them around, get them in spot. You know, awesomeness. Now, like, when it comes to working on cars, I wasn't always into working on cars. I always thought it was cool. But the older I got, the more I appreciated the knowledge my dad taught me by showing me, dude, most things in life is a puzzle, and if you can put the jigsaw pieces together, you can figure it out. A vehicle, all it is a multi-thousand piece puzzle in 3D. If you can take it apart, you can put it together. And mechanics, trying to diagnose what's wrong is the fun part. Replacing the part is the hard part or the headache. But diagnosing's fun, and then you look for the problem and you change the part. So over years, working on a lot of the cars that we had, it really helped me to understand how to save money correctly. Because if you can save money on a lot of labor for certain aspects, like that rock wall, you're talking $6,000-$7,000 for someone to come in and build that, and me and my buddy built it over a summer. Working on this cars, not this car, working on these cars that we've had throughout the past, we probably saved tens of thousands of dollars doing the work ourselves. And got to have some pretty nice shit. Now, working on houses, I don't enjoy as much. Working on cars, I enjoy a lot better. Same with motorcycles. But working on houses, if it's for myself, I really like it. If it's like working for someone, I'm not too into it because, man, like, it's just a pain in the ass. I don't know. It's a lot of giant parts. Where a car part or a motorcycle, your parts are more handheld. Where, like, when you're building a house, kudos to you, Brad. Yeah, you're insane with that, building houses. You got a billion pieces that are gigantic, and you got to make sure they all fit together correctly. And I know how to do it, and I'll do it for myself. I just don't want to have a company or work for a company doing it because, like, it's just, I like building stuff. I just don't like building stuff for other people. Like, I couldn't do it for a living. Now, working on vehicles, I could probably do for a living. That one I can handle. Now, I'd rather build my own stuff with my dad and see if I can make a profit off of it. I think that'd be cooler because, like, when you build something for someone else, you got to hit exactly what the hell they say and what they want. Where when you build it for yourself, you build it to your liking, and then someone says it's cool and buys it from you. Where if someone comes and says, here's 30 grand, build this, man, they're going to complain on every little, like, smudge on anything. Like, to where if you build it for yourself, they're admiring your shit and not worrying about that little smudge. They want that car off you. And I've had people do that to me with my vehicles a couple of times. Like, and my dad's built a killer car that became a legend where we're from, that hearse. Yeah, my dad had a hearse that he had all done out like a limo. They had like, my mom had a limo service with them. Pretty nice. Too bad I got in a car wreck and totaled, but man, was that nice. They got offered a bunch of money back in the day for it and didn't take it. But my mom had so much fun with that car. One of the first cars my dad and I built together was a 1986 or 89, I can't remember, Tornado. Front wheel drive, 307. Man, that car was cool. It was a pain in the butt though, because it took us a year to rebuild. And once I couldn't get the squirreling to stop. I'm like, what in the hell? I deleted the AC because I didn't want to waste the fuel. and it don't get hot long in Pittsburgh, like a couple months a year. Well, by taking the AC pump off, because it was just a cylinder on a mount. Well, when we took that off, the AC unit, whatever you want to call it, when we took that off, it took tension off of the pulley. And that AC pulley that went down to the flywheel had other ones, and that AC helped pull everything together. I didn't realize it. For 2 months, I'm sitting here, why the hell is it squealing? Until we put the AC back on and put the belt back on the pulley, and was like, seriously, no more squeal. Took about a month and a half of messing around to figure out how to fix that. But what was cool is my dad sat back and let me dick around until I couldn't figure it out. And after about a month and a half, I was just like, dude, what the hell? And you put the AC back on, and I was like, son. But yeah, I worked on quite a few vehicles over the years. Me and my buddy Doug customized a couple different cars. I'll get into them on a different time, probably on my birthday. Which June 20th is my birthday. So around June 20th, I thought I'll talk about the cars that I've built and helped build. But yeah, happy Father's Day, man. And Dad, if you're watching, happy Father's Day to you, dude. Oh, man. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh! Last night I got to have Sum Tum Parlamai. Did I say it right, Diane?
Polamai.
Polamai? Sum Tum Polamai. Oh my God, is that good stuff. Like, so good. It's basically like a fruit and vegetable salad with like hot chilies in it. Like we had grapes, corn, pear, guava, rose apple, carrot, cucumber, peanuts, hot chilies. I know there was definitely vinegar in it. What else do you think's in there, Diane? Did I name it? And fish sauce. And baby shrimps, little itty bitty baby shrimps that are like deep fried. The only thing I don't like is the baby shrimps that left in the shell. So I don't eat them because like they're like chewing on a fingernail. But like, man, does it put a lot of good flavor in there? You can taste the shrimp. But yeah, man, that Sum Tum was killer. And then the other day when I was in Bangkok, we went to this freaking restaurant. We got served by a robot. Yeah, a robot was our waitress. Ain't that crazy? Was it a Japanese? No? Korean restaurant that had a robot serving us. Okay, alright, I apologize for being stereotypic. I just assumed robot Japanese. I apologize. That was my bad. I should have figured it was Korean because, like, Korean food over here is big. Like, they're really big into Korean food. Even Korean music and Korean movies are... I'll tell you what, you want to watch some good Asian movies? Dude, go to the Korean section. What was that show with the Moondog? What about the one with the John Wick dude?
Vincenzo?
Oh, Vincenzo. It's a Korean movie, and dude, the guy that plays it, he's like the John Wick of Asia. And what was the other one? The Brothers? The Brothers, what's that?
It's in English.
No shit, it was made in Korea.
No.
No? That was made in America?
Yeah.
Then why? Whatever. They're fucking. Where are they from? Where were they based out of? China? Japan?
Taiwanese, I think.
Taiwanese?
They said they're Taiwanese
Okay, I apologize again for being stereotypic. I thought it was in the Korean list. Anyway, the brother son is Taiwanese. You said Honey Buns.
It was based on Taiwanese, but I think the actors are Chinese. But on the
Okay.
movie, it's based on the Taiwan.
It's
guy.
based on Taiwanese. The actors may be Chinese and Taiwanese, and it was filmed mainly in America, made by Netflix. The brother son. It's like a John Wick series of Asia. It's awesome. Like, dude, you don't mess with that family. And then there was another show that we had with a character called Moonduck, but we can't think of the name right now. But a lot of Korean movies are really kicking ass right now, like really doing good. Like they are making quality stuff. Now, if you like dramas and you're a woman, my wife, she spends days crying in front of the TV watching them damn Korean dramas. I guess they're really good at the dramas. But their action movies are like American movies. And a lot of the Korean movies, they're in like English dubbed. So you'll get like the old Bruce Lee movie where the lips don't match up, but who cares? You don't have to read. But yeah, there's some good movies over here to watch. Ain't gonna be a real long one today because I got a bunch of stuff I gotta get done. Might be Father's Day and it might be a holiday, but it doesn't mean the world doesn't stop spinning, so I gotta keep moving. So here, in about a minute, I'm gonna hop off. But it's turned out to be kind of a beautiful morning out. Nice and bright. Doesn't look like rain. I should have watered the garden last night, but I watched. I looked up on Google the weather, and boy, are they wrong. They said it was supposed to be raining all morning. Like, never believe a weatherman. That's
And you always still do check it every day.
you hear her, but yet you always do, and you still check it every day, and you believe them. You're right, honey. You're right. Well, because I'm hoping one day they'll be right. Like, if you watch the weather, what, 1 out of 5 times are correct? That's worldwide. That's not just dedicated to here. That's worldwide, especially America. America, they don't. If you're in Pittsburgh, this is how you predict the weather. You look outside and you step outside. And what you feel is what you get. Well, that's about it. I'm pretty much out of coffee. I got one drink left, so let's have it and have a toast. Cheers. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, stepfathers, grandfathers, and uncles, and people that are standing in as a father. Happy Father's Day to all yens, and I'll see you at the next one. Have a great day. Well, let me start over. Have a great morning, a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening, and a great night. Goodbye, and I'll see you at the next Having a Cup of Joe with Joe.